My friends, we live in a world where comparison is a constant companion. From a young age, we are taught to measure ourselves against others, their achievements, their possessions, their perceived happiness. This constant measuring often gives birth to a potent and corrosive emotion, envy. Envy is a peculiar form of suffering. It is not merely wanting what another has. It is often coupled with a subtle, sometimes unconscious resentment that they have it, and we do not. It makes us scroll past a friend's success with a hollow feeling, or perhaps even a wish for their downfall. It distorts our vision, making us blind to our own blessings and accomplishments, fixing our gaze only on what appears to be lacking when compared to another. Think of it. Envy doesn't tell you what you truly want. It distracts you from what you already possess. It tells you that your own victory, your own hard-won achievement, is somehow diminished because someone else has achieved something seemingly greater. It plants seeds of discontent, making you lose good friends and perhaps even seek out those who feed your negativity. This feeling, this corrosive envy, is an impediment to our own peace and our connection to others. It builds walls where bridges should be. It clouds the mind with incessant comparison, preventing us from experiencing the pure joy of our own journey, or the genuine happiness that comes from celebrating those we care for. In the Buddhist tradition, we have a profound antidote to this suffering, a practice known as mudita. It is one of the four sublime states, the Brahmavihara, which are states of mind that are said to be divine or excellent. While we are familiar with metta, loving kindness, and karuna, compassion, mudita, often translated as sympathetic joy or rejoicing joy, is equally vital. Mudita means to take genuine, unadulterated joy and pride in the success and happiness of others. It is the antithesis of envy. Where envy sees another's lotus blooming and feels a pang that yours has not, mudita sees the blooming lotus and simply rejoices in its beauty, knowing that beauty enriches the garden for all. To understand the transformative power of mudita, let us consider how envy truly operates. When we envy, we often focus on the outcome, the shiny new object, the prestigious award, the perfect relationship. We rarely see the effort, the struggle, the hidden failures, the years of quiet dedication that led to that outcome. We see the tip of the iceberg, not the vast, submerged mass of perseverance beneath. Mudita invites us to shift our focus. It calls us not to scroll past, but to study. When a friend achieves a great success, instead of allowing envy to darken your heart, ask yourself, how did they build that? What was their process? How did they stay consistent through challenges? How did they recover from their inevitable failures? This act of studying, of genuine inquiry, transforms the very nature of the comparison. It turns a moment of potential bitterness into a moment of inspiration and learning. It recognizes that another's success is not a threat to your own, but a testament to what is possible. It can illuminate paths you hadn't considered, offer strategies you hadn't discovered, and strengthen your own resolve. Imagine a world where, instead of competing in isolation, we celebrated each other's triumphs as collective victories, where your friend's promotion wasn't a reminder of your own stagnation, but a source of inspiration, a proof that growth is real and attainable. This is the world mudita helps to build. The practice of mudita begins within. It starts with genuinely acknowledging and appreciating the successes of those closest to us, our family, our friends, our colleagues. It then expands like ripples in a pond to encompass acquaintances and eventually all beings. It requires a conscious effort to challenge that initial automatic flicker of envy. When you feel it arise, pause, take a breath, and then deliberately conjure a feeling of joy for the other person. Wish them well. Celebrate their fortune. It may feel forced at first, but like any muscle, the capacity for mudita strengthens with practice. This practice is not about ignoring your own aspirations or struggles. It is about understanding that another's light does not diminish your own. It can, in fact, inspire you to shine brighter. When we cultivate mudita, we open our hearts. We become more compassionate, more connected. The walls built by comparison begin to crumble. Consider the metaphor of a garden. If one flower blooms brilliantly, does it take away from the beauty of the other flowers, or does its radiance simply add to the overall splendor of the garden? Your friend's success is a beautiful bloom. To rejoice in it is to make your own heart a more fertile ground for joy. Mudita is a powerful antidote to the isolation and discontent that often plague modern life. It fosters a sense of collective well-being where we can truly uplift each other. It reminds us that there is abundance enough for all, and that the path to our own fulfillment is not paved with comparison, but with compassion, understanding, and the genuine joy we find in the flourishing of others. So let us strive to see the lotus of another's success not with a narrowed gaze of envy, but with the expansive, open heart of mudita. Let us rejoice in their triumphs, learn from their journeys, and in doing so, cultivate a deeper, more profound happiness within ourselves. This is true wealth, my friends, a wealth of spirit that no external achievement can ever diminish. Thanks for listening to this video. Please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of future videos when they get released. Namaste.